Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and tomorrow we could be seeing Group C, and so let's go through all the clues and things we know about all these contestants right over here. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Before we dive into all of those clues and things we do know, yes, I know what you're saying. Are we having an episode tomorrow? Are we not having an episode? As of right now, it's currently 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Tonight at 8 p.m., the Dodgers are taking on the Rays. Depending on what happens with this game, it will determine whether or not we'll have an episode tomorrow, Wednesday. If the Dodgers win, there is no Game 7. We get to see Group C finally after waiting. Now, this is what? We had off last week. We're 5 weeks since the season premiere. If the Rays win, that means that tomorrow, Wednesday, we will not have an episode of The Masked Singer, and it will instead take place on November 4th at 8 p.m. So yes, we may have an episode tomorrow. We may not have an episode tomorrow. We just don't know yet. And if someone says to you, hey, no, I saw on the TV guide we're having an episode, there's no way of knowing. So you can't plan for this. I was actually debating whether or not to even do a video today, because if there is no Group C tomorrow, then I'm going to have to remake this video for next week. But let's pretend for the next 5 minutes that, hey, the Dodgers are going to win tonight, and tomorrow we're going to have The Masked Singer, because God knows we need more Masked Singer. No offense to baseball fans out there, because baseball's not a horrible thing to watch. It's just not The Masked Singer. And as you guys know, I'm crazy about the show, and I would rather watch that than someone swing at a ball for like 2.5 hours. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the clues and what we know about Group C. If you look behind me on the board, we have our 5 contestants lined up, all ready to go, starting off with the Jellyfish, the Mushroom, the Broccoli, who's my favorite, the Squiggly Monster, and the Lips. Now, interestingly enough, if you watched my video that I uploaded recently, remember, we haven't seen anyone perform yet, but I already revealed who's under the costume of the Lips. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ballsy, because without any real clues, I mean, we do have the preseason clues, which we'll go through, and without hearing a performance of this character, it's really hard to go ahead and make a guess. But Fox went ahead and gave us a tease video the other day, and kind of led us on this little trip down to kind of figuring out who it is. And I'm just going to play that little clip for you just so that you might have the same thing go off in your brain that mine did. Here's what they played.
It's a huge clue that she's getting a little frisky with Nick.
Now, I already recognize that laugh. I watch a lot of TV for work, and so I know a lot of people's voices, and I knew just from that, and from the fact that Jenny was like, hey, the Lips is being really frisky with Nick, which meant that they had a connection, that I knew who was under that mask. If you want to watch that full reveal video, because I'm not going to do that to you on this video here, I will go ahead and put a link to that in the description below. But right now, let's go ahead and go through all the clues that we have for these contestants. Now remember, the only clues we really have were from the preseason episode, the one that Nick gave us that Sunday before the show. And there really isn't much to really base off of these characters. It's just, like, for example, the first one, the Broccoli, it's really one line. So the clues we have for the Broccoli is this. Well, really, the clues is the clue. I'm a broccoline, mean, heart-pumping... Oh. Nala, hey, I'm doing a video here. I'm a broccoline, mean, heart-pumping machine. After all, it's how I got my 6-pack. And remember, it doesn't have a 6-pack at all. It's a big belly. After that was the Jellyfish. Whoever's in the costume is wearing 3-inch platform heels. So someone who maybe is kind of misleading how tall they actually are. He said, "Brr, I assure you that even though I may be cold-blooded, I have a warm and glowing flow of H2O. You can search the entire ocean for a notion of who I am." After that, the lips. She said, "I hope I don't slip up. Trying to infiltrate the Masked Singer stage is like breaking into a Las Vegas money vault. I can understand why security would be so tight. Who wouldn't love to pucker up to these juicy lips? If you want a hint about me and who I am, know that my voice can go high, but my dishes go deep." After that, we have the mushroom. Mushrooms are resilient and thrive in all circumstances. Being here has made me realize this show is fertile ground. Again? Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? Do you mind? Being here has made me realize this show is fertile ground to explore another side. If you want to know who's behind my mask, you'll need to figure out who's under ... my hats. There were pictures of Mushroom wearing many different hats. So it's obviously someone who does many different things. And after that, we had the Squiggly Monster. The fun part about being the Squiggly Monster is that it's got a soft side and an edgy side. That means I get to be lovable while also being a wild child. Squiggly Monster was shown with a white puppy and a birthday cake. I bet you are crazy to party with dog. So that's actually a really weird clue. But anyway, the last clue we had, it's very fitting that I have many arms. After all, I'm known for having a lot of hands to latch onto. So those are all the clues we have for our contestants. Really no guesses on who any of them are except for the lips, which I put in the description below. Or in your guys' case, you think I'm the broccoli. Am I the broccoli? No, I'm not the broccoli. No, am I the broccoli? See, now she doesn't want to jump in the video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Below, go ahead and put the character's name plus your guesses for them. I want to know who you guys think these people are. Now, hopefully the Dodgers win and we don't have a Game 7. If not, we'll do this video again next week for you guys. And we'll hopefully reveal another contestant for you guys later on this week, depending on what happens this week with the show. Anyway, I'm Joey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later. Bye.